Nice. Welcome, everybody. You got to see my setup for today, except this doesn't need to be here. ah, this beautiful piece is one of my first ones too. I haven't smoked out of this one in a while, so. And it has a cobra head. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That's pretty cool, huh? Smoking Gorilla Glue today. Anyway, what you see is sort of so I have a nice piece of fish, salmon right here. I'm going to cut fillets. We're going to make orange ginger salmon. Healthy. I'm going to make it as healthy as I can. And in the marinade and sauce, we have black pepper, we have ginger. You can use paste or fresh ginger, some soy sauce, granulated onion powder, minced garlic, a little bit of lime juice, zest of an orange, a whole orange, and then we're going to juice this orange for the sauce. But first, we're going to make our fillets. So I love salmon. I think salmon is fantastic. Anybody that says otherwise is lying through their teeth. Salmon is fantastic. It's healthy. It tastes great. So that's going to be one fillet. We have another fillet. And then one more. Like so. And then with the rest, I'm just going to cut. We're going to use this for later. Bingo. Bango. There you go. You can put this and freeze it. No problems. Highly recommend salmon in your diet. Into the freezer it goes. Done. See, quick, easy. We're going to sterilize our surface. I always have some Clorox wipes raring to go. And we're going to make our marinade. And we're talking about 10-15 minutes, which is fine because we're going to prepare our apple cobbler. And by the time we're finished with doing that, it'll be time to cook the salmon. Prep time for everything, it's about 10-15 minutes for your salmon. And cook time is approximately about the same, about 15 minutes. Remember, fish goes pretty quick, so it's basically how it's your desired it's your desired taste of what you would like. So desired taste. Oh my God, no. Yes, you're right, it is. All right, so here we go. Black pepper. We're gonna go black pepper. Oh my God. So we're gonna go about half a teaspoon of that. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, we have just whoops, a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice. We heard you the first time. Well, I heard you the first time. I haven't even smoked yet. We got. Okay. So, a little bit of say a tablespoon of minced garlic. You could throw a little bit more in there. Ain't gonna kill you. And then you want to add your ginger paste. And this is the cool part. This is when you squeeze. This is when you squeeze your orange. Now, I zested an orange that's in here. I'm doing this because I didn't want to catch the seeds, of course. Anyway, I really hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I know a lot of people disappointed at the fight last night. Good Lord. Can you honestly say it was a fight? Can we say it was a fight? I don't think it was a fight. I don't think it was a fight at all. I will say this. First 2 rounds, Mike Tyson forgot the script. And he was trying to kill that boy. You saw the fear of God in Luke Paul's face.
Jenny Margarita Wozniak. You mean Dancing with the Stars?
Yes, that's what it was. It was totally Dancing with the Stars. But the first 2 rounds, Jake Paul thought that he was going to die. He saw there's only a couple of times I've seen that look on people when they're messing with Tyson. One of them is his trainer, his regular trainer. And that's the look that he gets all the time. Jenny, how'd you like the cake? Here we are juicing a whole orange. My cat can eat a whole watermelon. Stop it. Juicing the orange.
Jenny Margarita Wozniak. I absolutely love it.
For a person that can't taste much, boy can cook. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to squeeze a half an orange. So I'm going to do 1.5 because I really want the citrus. I want the orange
Jenny
flavor.
Margarita Wozniak. Yes, you can and bake.
Poor dog over here can't get. Huh? I heard it here. I heard it first. Yeah. You heard it here first. All right, so we got that going. Good juice. The juice is loose, baby. The juice is loose. All right. Now that I did that, I can take my gloves off. Gloves are coming off. You see that? The gloves came off. We're going to add some soy sauce, some ponzu, actually. About half a cup. Yeah. Now, got your whisk. We're just going to mix this together. But you're like, Tony, you didn't add the cornstarch. I know I didn't. Don't come at me. Cornstarch comes after you mix all of your stuff. This is going to get poured over. It's going to get poured over your salmon. Real quick. All that. What we just did was flavor. All right, there you go. So you have your salmon fillets right here already? Okay. I'm going to pour it. On the bottom first to cover it. The bottom covered, then we're going to pour the top.
Jenny Margarita Wozniak. Oh man, my mom's husband would love your salmon.
So we're going to save the rest. We're going to save the rest. I'm going to wrap this up. We're not going to put it in the fridge. Now wrap this up. Cover this up. Just like so. Set it aside. I guess you can put it in the fridge. It's just that you want it, when you cook any kind of meat, you want to make sure that your meat is at room temperature. So if you're doing a marinade for a short period of time, you want to make sure that it's that your meat is still at room temperature. So I'm just gonna set this aside over here. And if you're worried about like bacteria building and all that stuff, I don't worry about it because you have citrus. The citric acid is going to stop all of that. That's going to start forming. I'm just putting everything back because that's what you should do. I used to not do this. I used to like have, I was just a mess. People who've lived with me in the past know I was just a mess. But I try not to be anymore. Keep that out. Makes life easier. All right, so let's do our apple cobbler. So we have the rest of our sauce. No big deal. We're going to keep this aside. We're going to add the cornstarch a little later. We got our pans ready. Now, I had already peeled some apples, and then I put them in water. And the reason why I put these in water is because you know that when you cut an apple, it starts to brown, gets the oxidization starts happening. So what I'm doing is this: I'm just making sure that the oxidization is slowed. Still have my lemon juice. I got my lemon juice. Things set. I got one of these bad boys. You know why? Because this is fucking. This is the shit. This is the shit. This is an apple core. It's like it cuts apples. It's amazing. Just put it down like so. Bingo, bango. You gotta put your back into it. Oh, gets in your eye. There you go. Just like that. It's so not easy. Why push it when you can pull it? And there you go. You got your sliced apples. Now,
Jenny Margarita Wozniak. I want some of this dessert too.
You can't. So, I'm gonna slice these a little bit more thinner, but you get the gist. There was a TV show called Give Me a Break with Nell Carter in it. And then for some odd reason, has this. She did a thing where she was trying out for pulling it is fine. Pushing it through with the blades, no.
Jenny Margarita was. Of course I can.
You know who's not on this? I'm kind of curious. Where's Francine? My girl Francine. See, pulling it easy. Ooh, my dog just my dog. He just farted. Okay, there it goes. Bam. All these apples. All of these apples. The juice, again, is loose. Bam. All right, so now that we got that all done, and come back. We can come back and slice these thinner. Throw them back in the water. In the water. The reason why we're cutting these a little thin is because we're going to cook these. And then, there you go. See? Easy peasy. How many people out there watch the fight? How many people are disappointed about the fight? How many people honestly believe that Jake Paul is a bitch? They just and it's like quick.
Jenny Margarita. Yeah. He paid for it. That's the only reason he won.
Did he? Did it come out of his pocket? Oh, and then Logan Paul. Who I don't Ooh, the chutzpah on that man. He told Mike Tyson he'd kill him. He threatened him on live TV. That is Mike. If I was Mike Tyson, I'd have waited right by that locker room. I'd have taken my pain pill. And I'd have been like, excuse me, I could have swore I heard you said that if we fought, you were going to kill me. I may be 58 years old, but this shit was scripted now. Now it's time for folks to really see what I could do. Logan Paul thinks because he's a pro wrestler now. Yeah, Logan Paul is a pro wrestler. He is that too. Well, I mean, no, I have to honestly say he is he's actually really good. Like he truly respects the sport. Or he respects the work it goes through, I should say. To make it look good. All right, so we're winding down. We got our got our apples raring to go. So soaking them in the water to make sure to stop the oxidation, the brown, the big brown. Also, a key to a good apple dessert is to have a variety of apples. You want to make sure that you have a series of different types of apples, varying in different tastes, sweetnesses. So I have Honeycrisp, I have Golden Delicious, or Golden Smith, or not Golden Smith, Granny Smith, and then I have Fiji. I have Fiji apples. So now that I got that ready to go, this is my water. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain this, not completely all the way. I'm going to leave about a cup of water. There you go. Maybe a little. Yeah. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, so with this right here, we're going to do cinnamon. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. So, tad bit of lemon juice. That's done. Owen also likes wrestling. He doesn't want to admit it. He likes their shoes. Okay, this is where you people always seem to mess up, okay? Because I've tasted some of your food, and you guys be putting some nutmeg in there, and I'm telling you this. This is what watch what I'm doing, okay? You get it ready to the thing, right? To the top. Watch this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. You don't need to be shaking it up. If you feel like you need one more shake, if you need one more dash, get it ready. Okay? One more. Boom. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need to be dumping.
Jenny Margarita Wozniak. Is Owen there?
No. I shouldn't have been so quick with that. Okay, some ground cinnamon. Okay. I like cinnamon, so I don't mind. I don't mind putting it. Oh my god, it gets in your eye. It burns. It burns. Just a little bit of salt, like maybe a 1/4 teaspoon.
Jenny Margarita Wozniak. LOL.
Okay. And then
Owen thinks those boys wrestling are underdressed. It sets a bad example for Gothic standards.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. So white sugar. And this is the secret. Now, not really much of a secret, but it's what people should do. I grab a little bit of brown sugar because I know you can totally hear it. You can totally hear the scraping, but I like.
Undertaker is fine.
No. As in physically fine? I know you've been powerlifting, and I don't know, maybe your taste has changed, so maybe you like those muscle daddy bear looking people. A little bit. Now we grab some cornstarch, sprinkle it. Booze.
Every way you care to cut it. Start spreading the news. I'm undertook today.
You're what? Huh? Somebody make it make sense. All right. As in he likes the as in he wants to touch the Undertaker. As in that's his type. He gets down like that. Gets down with the sickness. All right, now. Wait, you like the Undertaker
can take me anytime.
Oh my god. Oh Lord. Okay,
Jenny Margarita Wozniak. Yes, he does. He likes the sparkly underwear.
Boo does not approve. I know, Boo. They talking crazy, huh? The dog does not approve. That's right. Grandpa said it. You heard it first. Grandpa does not approve. All right. So in a pan, that was that blowing up. In the pan. This is getting hot. We're going to get it hot and get it nice and hot. I'm going to throw in. Some butter. Because butter makes everything better, baby. Now wait till that gets hot. I'm going to bring your apples over. While that's getting hot, your salmon's marinating. You got your avocado oil ready, waiting to go. It's going to be a quick cook. I don't know why. I don't know why we're talking about it. No clue. Why are we still talking about it? I know. They can see me. I'm looking at stuff. Cool. All right. That's hot. Butter in. So we got the bottom. Now we turn it down. And we got the bottom. We got the pan hot. I don't know why we do this. So that's going in there. Apples go in here. We got the cornstarch, we got all that, but you know the one thing I did forget? I forgot some vanilla. So we're gonna add some this. With you on that. Absolutely. Absolutely with you on that. That's a real question, isn't it? That's a real question. He's like legitimately asking a real question, isn't he? I don't. I, I think that's a real question. I think that's an honest to God real question. All right, so that's cooking over medium heat. I'm going to attempt to melt butter without disrupting anything.
Sorry, my AI is malfunctioning again.
What? Third of a cup of butter. This is going for the crust. We're going to melt it. I want to add a little bit more cornstarch, but in order to do this, you have to make sure that it's not clumpy. You don't want a clumpy you don't want clumpy cornstarch. So you just add a little bit of water, you stir it in there, make a slurry. Like that. You just pour it on in there. Everything's good, everything's golden, everything's fine. Everything's fine. And this will thicken. We're just cooking this down. Like so. That's good stuff. All right. Taste just a Francine. I'm happy to. I was wondering where you were at, girl. I was wondering where you're at. How you doing? Just want a little bit more lemon juice, just a little bit more citrus. That's all. Nothing much. Not too much. Balance out the sweetness. I want to balance out the sweetness, you know, just like you. Look at that. See, you cook this to the desired thickness of your soy. this is good. Look at that. Apple cobbler. This is...
Jenny Margarita was
That's true. Wish other people would think so. Smells great. All right, while that's cooking, let's do our crust. Our crust, baby. Crust, baby. Crust, baby. What was the name of that? You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. Do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Let's go now. All right. While that's cooking, we got the one cup of all-purpose flour. All right, we're going to put this down. I'll put this down to a simmer. Simmer down now. All right. 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of sugar. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Make sure that you make sure it is baking powder, not corn starch or baking soda. Baking powder. 1 tablespoon. Baking powder, 1 tablespoon. We're going to do salt, because you need salt. There you go. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Turn that off, let that sit. This is where we get our 1/3 cup of butter. Oh, and then we need our 3/4 of milk. You can use milk. You can use cream. You can use half and half if you want to. I'm going to use milk because I'm not a savage. 3/4 of a cup of milk. Moo juice. Moo juice. Butter. Of moo juice. What's wrong with that? I'm going to use I'll put a little bit of cinnamon There you go. Just a little bit of cinnamon. And then, oh no, what did I do with my nutmeg? I put it all the way over here. Nutmeg!
Hell yeah!
That's what I said. That's what I said. Boom, 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 going back to my room. We can do it all night and make it feel right. Oh. And now we're gonna just mix it. And we're mixing. And we're mixing. And if you feel it's a little too thick, no problems. No problems. Add a little bit more milk. You want it to your desired texture. Yeah, baby. Yeah, buddy. All right. After this, we're going to take a smoke break. You still feel it's not enough? No problem. You put a little bit more milk in it. There we go. Want it like that. But you know me, though. You know me. You watched it here first, the very last bit of the Bailey's cream. All right. I'm going to add just a little bit more salt. Salt brings out the flavor. Actually, yeah. And then we're done. All right. Who cares? Sorry, I keep forgetting about the camera. There you go. That gets poured in. I'm like a one trick pony, but damned if it don't taste good, though. Damned if it don't taste good. I'm adding toffee to this because I'm sick like that. I said it because I'm sick like that. Because I'm sick like that.
Hell yeah.
What you think about that?
Hell yeah.
I know. Tell me something. When older people use slang, does that cause you
emotional damage?
I don't think so. Oh. All right, so we're gonna pour this crust all over. Just like so. Just like so. All right, this goes in the oven. We're good. You're like, Tony, that might be a little much. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What I almost forgot. Is the cinnamon in them. All right. Watch the fastest cook on today. So, get yourself your avocado oil, skillet. I'm going to pour this just enough to cover the bottom. Like so. Just like so. I'm going to turn on the gas. First thing, we're going to have it medium-high heat. What we're going to do is medium-high heat. After that, you're going to bring your temperature down right before we put the salmon on. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw me try to kill myself. Ice makes everything good. All right. If you got one, smoke it. Oh man. That's why. That's why it's my favorite. All right. Can't fake it. All right. So, pan's getting hot. You added your avocado oil. The salmon has been properly marinated. Our pan, our skillet, is getting there. Avocado oil is extremely healthy for you. So good. Expensive as all get out. But the one cool thing about it is that it has a high smoke point. Meaning that it doesn't take long. Like, it takes longer for it to burn. For instance, like vegetable oils, like $3.75. Olive oil is like $400. Canola oil is about $400. Avocado oil is, I think, between $500 and $550. So, pretty durable. You can use avocado oil for pretty much anything. It's one of those versatile condiments, that oils that you can use to cook, or you can use it in dressings, for salad dressings, marinades. I don't know, but I heard about this. You can put it in smoothies. That sounds gross. I'm just also at the same time preparing our vegetables, which is brocolini and asparagus. All right. Yeah. Yes, you can. All right. Your pan is nice and this is what you're supposed to do. You're going to now turn the heat down. I'm going to go to medium. Take your salmon. We're going to go skin side down, okay? Yeah. That's hot. You got to be quick. There you go. Huh? Oh, yes. I had my fire too high, ladies and gentlemen, but this is going to be some good tasting salmon. So, we're going to get our plate. What is left over is this fatty skin part. You know. Alright, so now we're going to do that again, but the fire is much lower, so... So we let that cook for a little bit. We'll throw our broccolinis. There we go. So we got a much better pull. So what we're doing, what I'm trying to do, is get a good sear on both sides. And then I'm going to take this off, drain the oil a little bit, make the sauce, put the salmon back in, let it get caramelized with the sauce. And while that's happening, we have our broiler going. For our roasted veggies, that's going to consist of olive oil, alright, now it's time to flip it over one more time. Nice little sear. What is that? So now we dress the veggies and throw them in the roaster and the broiler real quick, and then I'll come back and we'll get to do the sauce. It's the new X. No, this is the first time hearing about it. I'll definitely have to check it out. I will definitely check that out. Alright, so now ready to go. Throw this in the roaster real quick. And now Now I get to figure out.
Francine Marie Top 9. You should check it out. It's just another social media platform. Look me up at YouTube. Under this one. It's called Blue Sky.
All right. It's made a vessel. On the ground, on the ground. On the bottom of that skillet is what we call flavor. That's right, some flavor.
Francine Marie Top 9. You're wearing jeans. I think this is the first time I've seen you wear jeans.
Yeah. That's the flavor. And now really nothing. So now we just mix.
Francine Marie Top 9. What kind of wine?
Well, that was just cooking sherry. It's a damn good sauce. All right. In goes This, I'm telling you, is incredible. So, sorry, my big bald head getting away. So all we're doing is try not to break the fish, which I just did. So all we're doing now is just letting the sauce cook with the I like mine with a little bit more char. Oh, sorry. I'm also a little bit stoned. I'm not talking as much. So, yeah. I was gonna do a quick stir fry, or not stir fry, but fried rice. But I don't have to do that. I won't do that. It's fine. Just microwave. It's rice. Just warming up the rice. You can grab a plate. No, I was saying you can grab him a plate. Dwayne.
Francine Marie Top 90. Are you cooking the rice in the mic? My rice comes out best when I actually cook it in a microwave, rather than stovetop.
I never tried that trick. Oh, yeah, this is the rice I made a couple of days ago. That's perfect. Whew. Yeah, buddy. My buddy and me. Those are our roasted veggies.
Francine Marie Top 90. It comes out perfectly cooked, light and fluffy in the microwave. It always gets burnt on the bottom when I cook it on the stovetop.
Yeah, That's happened to me recently, actually, where it got burnt on the bottom. I'm gonna cook some spinach real quick. A little bit of avocado oil. So, I'm just going to quickly saute some spinach.
Francine Marie Top Nutty. It's a hassle to clean burnt on pots or pans.
Yes, you are not wrong on that one. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a beautiful salmon. We'll spoon some sauce on that one real quick. This is
Francine Marie Top Nutty. Looks awesome.
salmon. Salmon is pretty good. Oh yeah, that is some damn good sauce.
Francine Marie Top Nutty. Do you have coffee?
Oh no, I smoked earlier. I smoked earlier. This is what you can put whatever seasoning you would like. I'll put a little bit of Dano's.
Francine Marie Top Nutty. Not sugar. LOL. A better reason to cook.
There you go, folks. Sauteed. Let's plate this motherfucker. That's that. Yeah, it's off. So just a little bit of sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we got. Beautiful orange, ginger, salmon over a bed of spinach. Roasted veggies. I'll let them decide what they are going to have. We can check on our cobbler.
Francine Marie Tognati. The rice.
This is for one other person. This is for the other person. And they didn't want rice. So, with that being said, I bid you adieu. You got it, smoke it. Appreciate you. Always like, share, subscribe.
Francine Marie Tognati. What kind of cobbler?
Apple cobbler. It's gonna be so good. Anyway, like, share, subscribe.
Francine Marie
Send this
Tognati.
to
Delicious and healthy.
send this to everybody. I want more content, more concise, smaller content for everybody. And this is something that's kept. Thank you again. We'll see you next week.